friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I have an Atlas Stationers package full of ink to swatch today. I have been ordering from them a lot, and most of it is kind of been, I don't know, stress and avoiding what I'm supposed to be doing. And my videos are all out of order. Like, I have a bunch that I filmed beforehand, but they're only half done, and then, I don't know, whatever. Swatching ink is like therapy for me, so I will do this one first, and then we'll just see when it gets posted. This is what I got in this order. This is actually from Amazon, but the other stuff I bought from Atlas. And under Discord, they announced that prices were going up for these brands, Lennon Toolbar, Vinta, and Wearingeul. So I decided I might as well pick some up. And I did use my own discount code, Dumpling10. It's my affiliate code. If you guys want to use it, you can. You get 10% off of your order, and sometimes like they'll increase it to 15% if it's a special weekend. But thank you for using my code if you have. So this postcard's a little different from what I usually get, which is nice to see something different. It has a fountain and like nibs shooting water up into it. That's cool. Or is it coming out? I don't know. The back we have, thanks for choosing Atlas. We have a little nib who is napping with his teddy bear. That's really cute. And I think this is Alvin who drew it. That's pretty neat. I did have my order pulled on TikTok. If you would like for your order to be pulled on TikTok, you leave a note in the comment section when you're about to check out, and they do TikTok polls usually on Fridays. Sometimes they can't, but they just add a freebie if your order is pulled on TikTok. The freebies range from like sometimes a handful of stationery, and sometimes one item. Like this is a sticker sheet from Korea Crafts, and it looks like a Western barn type of sticker. Interesting. Can't tell if there's one or two sheets in here. Oh, this is not a sticker sheet. I think it's one of those rub-on transfer sheets. That's kind of nice. I was actually going to order some transfer stickers. Yeah, so you basically cut out what you want, put it down on your paper, rub the design on, peel off the layer, and then you get a image that's almost infused with your paper. Like, it's not as bulky as an actual sticker that sticks out. So that's cool. I couldn't find my normal dip pen supplies, and I actually did find them when I was cleaning recently, but I am still moving stuff. I think I'll be moving stuff for like, I don't know, a year, maybe even two, because I'm just doing it really slowly. But I was frustrated that I couldn't find my Kakimori dip nib, so I bought this one. Iro Utsushi. This is from Pilot. Ink is not included. The nib of this product cannot be removed. Oh, okay. When using the pen for the first time, dip the nib in water and wipe it off with a cloth. To use the pen, dip the nib into the ink up to the round hole. Alright. If the pen body becomes dirty with ink, wipe with cloth. When changing ink color, rinse the nib with water and wipe it with a cloth before using the next ink. Note: only use the ink for writing. Do not place the ink in an area within reach of infants. Nib cannot be removed. Don't attempt to remove it. Nib is sharp. Place the provided transparent nib cap after use. Oh, there's a cap? Do not expose to direct sunlight or put in hot areas. Okay. This is a medium-sized nib, and the body is clear. Because it is a dip pen, you can easily change the... Alright. A writing instrument with a fountain pen nib that allows you to write smoothly. Alright, let's get into it. It was relatively cheap. I think maybe like $10, $12? I can't remember. I guess you just pull it. Oh, is that what I was supposed to? I don't think you even pull any packaging out. Maybe you can, but it doesn't. Oh, here we go. You actually open it from the back. Whoops, that's fine, whatever. The pen was in here like this. So, all right. Well, it's got a nice clear barrel, and then we have a cap. On the body, it says the name of the product, which is Iro Utsushi. The end is actually closed off. It kind of looks like the Pilot Kakuno nib. but there's no smiley face. So it has a little wave on the nib, and then it says Pilot Japan. All right, let me get some water for this. Oh shoot, where did I put the cap? The cap is hollow through both ends, but it is nice to be able to protect the nib. It's very, very lightweight, lighter than like a wooden pencil. All right, let's go get some water. I bought this washi tape too. Actually, I've been eyeing this one forever and ever. It's from BGM and it has these cute cats on it. We'll get the washi tape out of the way first. Do you guys like to save your washi circle stickers? I try to. Oh, that's so cute. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Isn't she adorable? You get a good amount of tape. I think it's like 5 meters. I have this notebook that I keep washi tape in. And let me show you. All my washi, I like to swatch out one full loop of it. So like until the design ends. And then I give myself permission to use that roll for whatever I want, because otherwise I'm gonna hoard all my washi tape. So if I ever want to see the beautiful designs again and I'm sad that I used it all up, I can come here and look at them. So it kind of gives me like permission to break in the roll. Actually, I had another roll that I got like 2 or 3 years ago. It's still in its plastic and I only unwrapped it the other day. But here we go. This is so cute. Look at the little faces. I'll have to show you up close after I do this. Do you guys have like a washi journal? Is that crazy? Like it's a journal, like stationery to document my stationery. It's not quite on the line, but that's so cute. Oh wow, it's still going. Ooh, pretty. Wow, this is so pretty. I feel like I'm gonna use all of it. When does the roll end? So it's got like sakura flowers and this little white cat. I think it's still going. Is it still going? It's the design flipped. So that's the end. Here's our little cat again. There we go. We'll just do 3 rows, which I feel like I'm wasting it now, but no matter. It's okay. Because that one's up there and this one's down here, but that doesn't match. This one matches that one. Yeah, so that's the repeat. All right. Oh, I love how clean that was. I love it. Look how adorable this is. Is that not the cutest? Look at the cat's little face, looking up at everything. Just curious in the little garden of sakura flowers. So cute. I kind of want to order every roll that they make in this design. They have a bunch of them. This one is called BGM Washi Tape Flowers and Cats Blossom. So cute. Oh my god, I feel like I wasted it. No, we have plenty. We have plenty. What am I doing to myself? Let's go grab some water and swatch some inks. All right, I grabbed my water and my notebook. This is a Hobonichi A5 grid. It was the flower one. So they said to clean the nib. Got some water. At least since it's plastic, I can dip further down, but maybe I shouldn't because I was experiencing like rusting in my other. Well, this shouldn't rust, right? Because if it's a steel nib, but the holder, the prongs were rusting in my other one. But they said you can't remove this, so I'm not going to try. There's no point in trying to remove this if they put it on there that I shouldn't, so. All right, here we go. I just realized that this purple is gonna really throw off the color palette, and that doesn't matter. This is my like daily journaling notebook. It is my DIY Hobonichi cousin that I was trying to do for this year. So it's a half year. I dated it from January to end of June, and then I found out I have extra pages. So I'm actually going to forego my Good Impressions notebook that I usually use to do swatches, and I'm going to swatch in this notebook. This is Wearingeul, the Autumn Night After 1,000 Years. The bottle is gorgeous. It's got gold foil on this beautiful dark green background, and it does have the English name on here. It says the Autumn Night After 1,000 Years, and it says glistening. So there's 30 mils. Wow, that is so pretty. I wonder if I can get a good swab. I know people use the other end of their glass dip pens, so maybe I can try this one. It might not work, but it's worth a shot. Let's try it. It works! Nice. Okay, from an angle, not really, but it's pretty good for completely perpendicular to the page. That's nice. That's pretty good. Can I rinse it off? Is it permanent? Am I talking too much? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I have comments to make today since I'm just all over the place. I'll have to shake it up again to get the shimmer, but I really like that swatch. Green was always one of my 3 favorite colors. Pink, green, and blue. 3 favorite colors. Oh, and they said dip past the hole, so. But lately, this like neutral earthy green has been my go-to thing. Like, it's won my heart over. That is pretty. I don't normally do a squiggle. This kind of reminds me of a fine nib for Pilot. It's not bad. I actually kind of like it. It's not scratchy or anything. Wow. I actually really like this. I feel like I have more control. Like, I can move closer to the top of the pen holder. I don't know why. In the other ones, I think maybe the nibs are longer. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up right now. Wearingeul, the autumn. This is a long name. Night after a 1,000 years. So I don't know if I had to dip again. That is a really long name. Wearingeul, the autumn night after 1,000 years. I guess it is kind of like leaves or something. I don't know how far one dip can take me. Do we test it? I only re-dipped because it felt like it was going dry, but it apparently did not. So my only complaint is it does feel kind of thin, like the barrel of the pen holder. And I do feel like I'm applying more pressure on this and this to grip it, but it actually flows really nicely without any extra pressure. That is so nice. For like, I don't know, a couple bucks, like less than 10, around 10, this is pretty good. Don't remember how much I paid for it, I'm sorry, but I could have sworn I was surprised by the price. So I didn't get much shimmer because it's such a fine nib. You can kind of see it up here, but I think you can see it in the swatch better. It's in there. This is really nice. It's like a faint gray-green. I really, really like it. It's almost like Dominant Industry Autumn Forest without the pink shimmer. It's got like a gold shimmer. And it's kind of reminds me of Israel Press Misguided Mistletoe because that's green and gold, but this is like calm green and not like festive green. I really like this one. I think the flow is very nice. I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel like talking about the ink today. I think I'm just here to swatch and you guys can stay and keep me company. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm keeping you company because the video is playing in the background or something. And I'm pretending like you are here. Alright, let's do the Vinta one because this is also green and we'll put it right next to it. Oh wait, I already own a sample of this. I got a sample from Sarah on Instagram. I think she has a YouTube channel now. I'll have to link her if I can. But she gave me a sample of this and I really liked it, so I wanted a full bottle. The Vinta Promise. Vinta inks are obsessively designed and meticulously mixed. Our inks are meant for fountain pen or calligraphy use. We promise that we use the finest ingredients to make the best ink that we can. If you're not happy with your ink, send us a message and we'll make it up to you. The Vinta Initiative. At Vinta, we believe that education is one of the most important paths towards poverty alleviation. That is why for every bottle of ink you purchase, we will donate to Teach for the Philippines Inc. in their goal to provide access to quality education for all Filipino children. Help us make the world a more colorful place one bottle at a time. That is really sweet. So they donate when you buy a bottle of ink. That's amazing. And their ink's really affordable, so, or at least like not in the 20s, you know. Vinta, fountain pen, inks by Vinta, and then there's their Facebook. Take a dip. Cute. Let me move it closer so you can get a little look of the packaging. This is actually my first bottle of Vinta. So, Vinta. Boxes are hard to open, apparently. Oh, weird. Oh, it's wrapped up. Nice. Even comes with a little extra protection. So, is this the brand that people said, like, evaporates? But then someone said they changed the bottles. So, Guess we'll find out. I could always reference this video for like checking on it, I guess. That is the one nice thing about making YouTube videos is it's kind of a record-keeping process for me. And you guys get to follow along. Handcrafted, artisan-made. This is pretty. It's like beauty in the simplicity. Very beautiful. At least I think it is. Oh, interesting stopper. So this one is called Vinta. Sea kelp. That's it. That's how a name should be. Sorry. It's a very nice grassy kind of green. A little darker than grass, I would say. But I don't know, it's just very nice. I don't know if this is what sea kelp really looks like. I would feel like that looks more like sea kelp, but this is nice. I do worry if it's close to Wearingeul Old Gold Grun, but I already bought it, so it doesn't matter now. One day I will show a comparison maybe. Very interesting. I wonder if I have it in my swatch book. Now both ends are dirty and I have to rinse it. Let me see if I can find my other swatch. So I have this ink journal. I'll make a video for it someday. But I was gonna swatch out all my inks and I never got around to many more than this. So there's Wearingeul. It's pretty close, especially when comparing the writing. This one's a little brighter. Look at that. Kinda. Oh well, I still like it. Okay, moving on. Oh, I left the bottle open this whole time. Whoops. All right, so right now, it is a completely full bottle here. So we'll see if there's any evaporating or anything like that. I'll just tighten it a little bit. I always over tighten my bottles, but it's okay. Maybe we should do purple just so like the gradient of the progression is better. I also forgot to title this. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. We have my stickers from my Etsy shop, Two Sad Dumplings Co. Got new pen day stickers, new ink day stickers. Let's do new ink day. Are we gonna fit them all here? We'll do 2 pages. New ink day. How's that? Good? Good enough. This is a platinum 3776 century with a coarse nib, so this is meant for nice headers. New ink day from Atlas Stationers and Amazon. And the only reason I get the Pilot inks from Amazon is because they're like significantly cheaper there, but I try not to get inks from Amazon. So this pen is inked with actually Vinta Lopez, which is bronze yellow, which is also a sample that was gifted to me by Sarah when she gave me the sea kelp. All right, this one is Pilot Iroshizuku Murasaki Shikibu. I don't know. I love Pilot Iroshizuku inks, but I cannot afford to buy the entire collection. So I'm spacing it out in the sense that I'll just slowly build my collection. But I say that and I already spent money on like all these other bottles of ink when I could just buy all of the Iroshizuku bottles, right? No? I mean, they're the best, most well-behaved ink, and they make me happy in any pen that I use it in. So I should just stop buying these and get this one. Actually, I should stop buying ink in general. I don't know why I'm having a little mental crisis right now. Ink is expensive, you guys. And I fell for the FOMO of increasing prices. Like, OMG, prices are going up, so therefore I should buy it now before prices go up. And somehow we are here. We are here. It's okay. Whoa, that is beautiful. That is like Halloween purple. And my camera, I remember this when I got Wearingeul Frankenstein. It made the freaking ink look blue. Why? It's purple. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous purple. What the heck? Why does it do this? This is crazy. Oh my god. I don't even want to include this because I'm looking in the camera view and it's not this color at all. What does the bottle look like? Okay, that's purple. That's blue. But in real life, I'm mad. Hello? What can I do? I'm genuinely concerned. What can I do to change the settings? Alright, you guys, I adjusted the color settings. I'm not very good at tech for cameras. This is the closest I could get for you, but it's still not even the true color. Like, this looks like a Sailor Manyo ink, but in real life, it's just a really nice purple, like violet, just a deep summer purple. This is not it. I'm never buying purple ink ever again. Or I'm just buying it and not filming it because this is crazy. Maybe if you have a suggestion on what I can do about this, because it's literally such a beautiful ink, but I can't capture it at all. Maybe I'll just have to take a picture for Instagram or something. But I'm sure somebody out there besides me has swatched this ink. It is so yummy. It's like grape juice purple. Or like fake grape juice purple. Maybe like purple Kool-Aid. Call it that. Okay. Pilot, Iroshi, Zuku, Murasaki, Shikibu. So the one thing I wanted to ask you guys is if you keep the little rope that comes with your Pilot Irishizuku inks. The first 2 bottles I bought when I first started this hobby, and eventually I threw out the boxes because I was like, well, the bottle's so beautiful. If I keep it in the box, I'm only gonna be able to see the bottle whenever I go to fill, but it deserves to be displayed on my table. So I threw out my boxes and the little string thing, and yeah, now I actually started keeping my boxes again. Do you guys keep your boxes? I threw out most of the boxes, but I started keeping them again because I have so many ink bottles now that I'm starting to think I need to sell some of them. I threw out the boxes for a ton, like a ton of bottles, and it's reached a point where I'm getting concerned about how many bottles I actually have, that I am starting to keep the boxes because I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to sell some. I mean, I'm happy with my collection. It's just that something possesses me to keep buying more ink. Don't know how or why. Okay, whatever. So this one, I've always loved Lennon Toolbar inks. I got samples from Yosaka a few years ago. I think I made a video out of that. And so as a result, I've had this one on my wish list ever since then. And this was before people started learning about it and going crazy about it. But this is sesame oil, which I think the name is just so charming and nostalgic if you grew up around that kind of cuisine. But the artwork, I didn't know that they had this on the boxes. That's really pretty. So this ink is made in Taiwan and it has a little flower on the box. This one is dried longan, and that's like a fruit. Turn love into ink. Name fountain pen ink, dried longan. Composition water, thickener, and dye. Made in Taipei, Taiwan. Made in Taiwan. Lennon Toolbar. Oh, I don't want to rip the sticker. It's so pretty. I'm gonna open it from the bottom. Ooh, what's this? I can't read any of this. What's this one? Dried longan 2024 winter. Oh, so this just came out. Every summer, when longan is in season, farmers light fires to dry the surplus fruit. Dry longan makes a versatile treat. Snack on it directly, add it to soups, or blend its sweet flesh into dough for cakes and bread. Each bite slowly releases its rich, comforting flavor. Happiness made simple. Lennon Toolbar was found in Taiwan in 2014. We are good at exploring various stories and elements in Taiwan and continue to launch season-limited series. Let everyone feel the time goes by through the change of color. That's so pretty and romantic. Maybe I'm just in a easily romanticized mood. I don't know. Okay. Oh, the sticker's peeling up. Do you see that? But this is a really pretty artwork on the sticker. 30 mils, Lennon Toolbar, adorable bottle. See, this is why I get bottles instead of samples, because they just make me really happy. Like, seeing the glass bottles, it's part of the art of the stationery. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know that soothing feeling you get from like leather goods and wooden pencils and like canvas and paper? I think glass bottles also have that kind of effect. Do I want to do a second pass? I didn't have to for any of the other inks that I swatched today. But this one looks like it's a light one, which is not good because I don't like inks that are light and illegible. But I'm really excited about this ink. It just, I don't know, maybe the brand just gets me excited. Oh my god, it's so light. Ew. Okay, if you press harder, that's a little better. It's like if you mixed water, or like your nib had water in it, and then like the ink's kind of starting to come through. Yikes. Probably should not have gotten a whole bottle of this. Okay, Lennon tool, dried. Yeah, it's drying even lighter. At least when I put it down on the paper, you can still see it. So it's kind of like an orangey brown, almost like an apricot color. It is pretty close to the fruit, the longan fruit, I think, but maybe it's not a very popular fruit in your area. So maybe you know apricots or peach. It's kind of like that. Now it's getting weird because I have one ink left and I'm like, do I put it down here and keep it all on a page? But then if I put it over here, it's weird. Yeah, we'll put it over here then. I don't want to put it in a fine nib. I know that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. I'm still happy because it's just a beautiful bottle, but I don't know. To soothe myself, I'll buy another bottle of Lennon Toolbar in a different shade that's darker. I don't know. I have a feeling sesame oil, even though I've tried it before, it's also kind of light. I don't know what I was going through mentally when I ordered these inks, but it was a combination of prices rising and, well, Lennon Toolbar Sesame Oil has always been on my wish list. And even though I've found more inks since then, I just kind of felt like I needed to get it. I know it's on many people's wish lists as well. And then like Atlas is always selling out of it. But you know, whatever. It's in my hands now. This is so pretty though. Sesame oil. Oh, cherish it forever. Even like the artwork of the box is beautiful. I don't know, is it wrong of me to want to enjoy every component of the stationery? Somebody designed the box, so it's meant to be appreciated. Sesame oil was a 2021 winter limited, but it's still here. It's 2025. You may not be able to imagine how fragrant the sesame oil can be when it's freshly extracted from raw sesame. When you pour sesame oil into the pan on high heat, it gives out a strong flavor. That it does. Why not stir in some ginger and chicken and make yourself a pot of sesame oil chicken, the most popular dish in winter. Oh, nice. I have not made sesame oil chicken. I should try that. And then Lennon Toolbar, blah, blah, blah. I would imagine this is like ink care. I don't know. Can find out if I had my phone. Here's the artwork. I got a bottle of sesame oil, a jug of sesame oil. Very nice. The bottles are so cute. I want to like drink it. Okay. This is really good at picking up ink. I don't know if they intended for it to do that, but it's really good. I think it's a drier ink. I feel like Lennon Toolbar inks are drier, but maybe it's hard to tell when you're doing a dip test. And then of course this is Tamale River original, so we don't know. Lennon Toolbar Sesame oil. I've swatched this on my channel before, but now I have a full-size bottle and I am happy about it. I don't know what pen I will ink this up in. I think I gave my sample away actually to Sarah when I exchanged inks with her. She gave me the Vinta, I gave her the sesame oil. And if I remember correctly, unless she's like watching this and she's like, no, you didn't. But the thing is, I remember it being a little dry, but I put it in my Lamy Safari at the time. And this was like when I was really just getting started in fountain pens. And it wrote really well, so put it in a wet writer and it'll probably do perfectly fine. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inks. Nice. Oh shoot. See, this is what happens when you use both ends of it. You kind of forget that you used both ends and then you get it all over yourself. But that is all I have for you today. I have a bunch of videos to film. I've got new pens. I got to visit stationery stores at the start of this summer, so I'm excited to share those with you. Let's close this. These remind me of Tiranishi inks. They have the circular cap on a circular bottle. Kind of miss my nostalgic honey. I have so many brown inks now, but anyway, here we go. Here's what the dried samples look like For the Wearingeul, it was the only shimmer. The sea kelp, there's nice shading there. This pilot is as close as I could get on camera, but it is still way deeper and more saturated in real life. These two are not dry yet. This is the orange. Actually, in real life, it's more brown. That's nice. And then this one is pretty close. Definitely brighter in my camera, but those are nice too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have to figure out what to do with this side of the page, or nothing at all. Maybe I'll just do nothing. Well, thank you for joining my chaotic swatching session, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a beautiful day and get to enjoy some sunlight and some new ink bottles. Embrace the creativity. Bye!